Veteran NYPD officer who boasted about loving her job allegedly sold top quality fentanyl heroin all while on duty.
Uh-oh.
Y'all, this is a crazy story. And yes, she was boasting about how much she loves her job, and now we're going to get into it, and how, there are bad apples, but she's not one of them. Okay, let's get into it. A female NYPD officer who boasted about how much she loved her job was busted this week for allegedly dealing large quantities of narcotics, including fentanyl and heroin, while on duty. Grace Rose Bays was arrested along with Cesar Martinez of Yonkers and charged with conspiracy to distribute narcotics and distribution of narcotics. Bays, 37 years old, and Martinez, 42 years old, allegedly tried to sell the narcotics to a federal informant between October 9th and October 29th. Bays of the Bronx gave the informant a sample of what she says was quote-unquote top quality fentanyl in a Mentos candy container. She then told the informant she could sell them a kilo of heroin for $25,000 and 800 grams of fentanyl, with pricing to be negotiated later based on the drug's purity. Bays, who had been a cop since 2012, allegedly had multiple meetings with the informant. She was working desk duty at the NYPD facility while arranging the meetings and negotiating prices to sell kilogram quantities of narcotics.
Excuse me?
Bays met the criminal informant in Yonkers and handed over packages containing suspected narcotics, including kilograms and 400 grams of heroin and 640 grams of fentanyl labeled 640 manzana. She was arrested the same day. After arresting Bays, officers went to the Yonkers home she shared with Martinez and found a package of suspected narcotics being thrown out of her apartment. Inside, they found a kilogram press machine, as well as additional narcotics that Martinez had allegedly attempted to throw outside. The NYPD put Bays on modified duty in 2020 after she was accused of misconduct. But you ain't one of them. Bays made $96,715 in 2022. Whew. Child, I wish I could make that kind of money. Less than she had made in previous years because she worked less overtime on desk duty. Bays, who was suspended without pay after her arrest, and Martinez faced the possibility of dozens of years in prison. Bays wrote about being a cop in a post on Instagram in 2020. This is what she said: "I will never apologize for picking a career I love to do." She said, "There's always a bad one or two in the bunch, but that is not me." Y'all. Obviously,
Somebody
it is
lied.
you, because I don't know, you're selling heroin, fentanyl, and all this other stuff. I'm just surprised with how much money she made. Now, you got to inflate the price because, she is in New York, compared to like other jurisdictions and stuff like that. But you're making $96,000. Imagine what she was making with overtime. Oh my goodness. In overtime. Okay, some of these cops be saying they working overtime, but they ain't really doing anything. You know what I mean? So it's like, even with overtime, it's like, wow. And then imagine how many times she has actually sold drugs. You know what I mean? Just imagine about how many times instances that she's had where she actually sold this. Like the other one, she was like, "Yeah, I could sell this one to you for $23,000. Imagine how many times she did that in a year. Wow. And I'm wondering, where do you get it from? Are you getting it smuggled in? Are you getting it from people who are selling this stuff? You're like, ooh, y'all got the good stuff. Oh, well, I'll take a couple of these and, a couple of these. And I'm curious how that whole thing is going on. But let me know what you all think about this down below. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and also leave a comment down below. I would also appreciate it if you could go on ebay.com, simply type in Latrice Limited, click on shops, and then you can support me right over there. I have a wide variety of items over there. I have many of my own personal Latrice Limited items, which has candles, bath bombs, soaps, essential oil blends, lingerie robes. I have a whole bunch of stuff. I even have comic books on there, men's ties, action figures, a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Definitely support me on there. Like I said, do not forget to like and subscribe, and thank you.